you see me.
After last week's game in New England, the Saints march home to New Orleans. Can the Giants win their first game at the Superdome since 2005? Find out next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the first carry for Dwayne Washington. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Jameis to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers now on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. A handoff to Barkley, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rodgers. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Barkley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Snap comes at 1. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Saquon Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Demario Davis, Saints leading tackler last year, in on the stop that time. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Barkley. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. While the training staff works on him. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the 1st drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 8 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. The completion there for Winston. And Jameis, of course, kind of such a boom or bust proposition at the quarterback position. He can light you up or he can give games away. So defensively, what's the mindset with a quarterback like that?
For me, it's playing more coverage than it is blitzing him. Because I think that he has so much confidence in his arm, he may take an extra chance or two. And if you have enough guys downfield, you get those tip balls or you're able to make a play on the football at the point where the ball gets to the receiver, then you've got a chance to make some good plays against Jameis.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Winston. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Gets it quickly to Galladay. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. On the run, it's Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down. And some room to maneuver. The 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on third down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. To throw, Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's third and 1.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt, and it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Galladay. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To Barkley on the check down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston finding Harris over the middle. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A first down throw for Winston. And Thomas has it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Looking for Shepard deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So we have reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Tate to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go. Giants take over first and 10. At their own 20.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lead things here as they start first and 10, trying to get rid of that bad taste in their mouth from the loss last week to the Atlanta Falcons. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers now to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Winston to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none, because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
They'll run with Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Jameis now on first down. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. To throw is Winston. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Jameis again. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Winston. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far.
Here's Tate to return it. A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Giants going to take over again on offense.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field?
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Rodgers.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Fires this quickly to Tate. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Second and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
First down, Winston. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Second and 4.
Here's Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Winston to Thomas there for the Saints' first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Winston now to throw on first down. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Winston now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They still can't get it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble, hit 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move to James. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Winston to throw. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Here's Winston. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session and be saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Winston. It's brought in by Harris. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last shot now for Winston. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So a victory here for the men in blue. The new